Let's go upstairs.
Although this window is high above the ground,
Somebody would be
it
desperate.
would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
Okay.
This should be useful.
He just seizes like a beat and goes, I like this. This should be useful. Not that window. Okay. So if I hit LB now. So there's 3 points for people to run out of. Is that just what I needed to see? Oh, cupboard. Oh, so it's on me to block these possibilities.
This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
He'll just thunk, just hit right his head on it. Okay, alright, I gotcha.
This should be useful.
He just stuffs it down his pants. This will be useful.
A solid rope.
Would that be useful? No? Well, okay.
A solid rope.
Okay, super. So I can't take that. I'm guessing use it in tandem? Well, I got that chair, right? Oh. Lock with chair.
The door is now blocked.
So now they can't run through that. Can I have used the rope? Okay, so could I use...
This should be useful.
What? Now I can take it? Okay, you guys saw that, right? That was... It's not just me who thinks that's a little bit weird. I had to first block the door before I could take the rope.
This should be useful.
Oh! I missed the hatch.
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
Do we know where it goes, though? Okay, don't... Okay. Meant there was... Do I have the item?
This hatch leads to a cellar.
Okay, so I don't have the item. All right. There was that. Okay, move over there. Don't fall down. It'd be a little embarrassing. I do like this. This is quite interesting. I didn't expect that I'd be trying to do this. So, chandelier. Attach rope. Press rope. Hang chandelier.
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Wow, we're doing some straight up Home Alone shit right here.
This should be useful.
It is a little weird, though, running around this house and just, like, taking random shit, and when you have no idea what it's going to necessarily be used for. Just, oh, carpet. Should be useful. So we got that blocked off, that blocked off. Ooh. Okay, this is straight up Home Alone now.
On these beads, and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Okay, so... Okay, he doesn't give a shit. He did. Yeah, there's no being careful right there. No.
Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly. If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down.
Womp, 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 womp. Oh, come on. Don't we get to heat up one of the door handles so if they touch it, they scream? Oh, and he's not careful about those beads whatsoever. Okay. I didn't see this one right here. I didn't see anybody... Oh. Oh! So, they're telling me that this guy's just gonna be like, fuck your house, and leave. Alright. Go over there. What do we have? We have the rope. Well, no, we don't have the rope anymore. Examine. Oh, okay, thanks, Thor. Yep, you were right, the rug.
Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Else my plan be ruined. All right.
Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions.
I'd like to think Sherlock right there was like just smirking. He's like,
now,
and he'll pay a
but
surprise
I'll return later with
visit
Charles
to the
Solar
cellar
and his companions.
Haunted house, really? I just got an achievement. I know you guys can't see it. I just got an achievement that said haunted house. Let's watch this play out. At least we could have done like some kind of flamethrower to the top of the head.
Police! Police!
Run! Wait, we don't get to see it?
Stop where you are!
Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
You sounded just like a real Bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
Start calling police officers around here.
I did?
What's up, Bobby?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show.
One that we
They
didn't
will
get a
not
chance to
escape
see,
the house
unfortunately.
now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
Yeah.
How'd you know about that?
Wow, that is some really black hair. See how it was
Have you
different than
closed the
anything
case
else?
yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men.
What?
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This
To
gentleman,
marvel at your
Charles
beautiful black
Foley,
hair.
has been involved in a double murder
Double.
and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers!
How dare you? I'll take the blade.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but
Indeed.
trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me.
Why do you look like
Mycroft. They
Robin
are
Hood?
yours to find.
Like, yeah, look at a picture
I'll
of old
see
style
you
Robin Hood
soon,
and what Sherlock looks
dear
like right
brother.
now. All right, let's put the pieces together. Hidden art. The antiques discovered inside the hidden safe of the abandoned manor at Notting Hill represent the collection of the Hellenistic treasures that were stolen in 1885 and considered to be lost. Which all culminates to Foley's vengeance. I feel really good about this, guys. If I can get this right, if I get this one right, this will be the first time I have called the case right, like for the first time. They didn't have to go back and redo anything. So please, aside from this, absolve Foley or condemn Foley. This is just how I want my Sherlock to be perceived as. Is he a really, I guess, sympathetic Sherlock, or is he all about justice? Absolve Foley will be imprisoned for organizing a grand theft. Since he is not directly guilty of murder, his sentence will be shortened. Oh, fuck that. He killed the dude. So condemn Foley. Charles Farley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge. With the added theft of ancient and valuable treasures, he deserves the rope. Yes. Oh, you bet your ass I confirm my moral choice.
Charles Foley,
You
you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft.
I'll let him talk.
You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful. You Scotland Yard dog.
Rough
Save your
motherfucking
words
rough.
for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
I like to get a massage after I've condemned a man to death.
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good
What?
evening, gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
Little dramatic there, Holmes.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey,
Oh!
careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that
Where's
already.
the fat one?
We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the new lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being
There
afraid.
needs to be some
For
dramatic
those
music in the
powers
background
that
while he
be
does
had
this.
done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us
So
instead.
you're going to blow them all
The
up?
time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange.
Please tell me you wear tights
No
and do the
lives shall be
can-can.
lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and
It's a
finally
nice idea.
justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is
Yeah.
not justice.
How do you see justice, then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people?
Good
sending
points.
them
No,
to their deaths
seriously.
in mines or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men.
Da,
Let us do our duty.
da. Oh, sorry. Throw cigarette. Oh. Oh. Wow, this isn't even like a case kind of choice. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys here. Let me just quickly say something here. So, for me personally, I would throw the cigarette. Not because I just want to see explosions or something like that. They do make some good points, but you know what? Throwing chaos and destroying like stock exchange and that kind of stuff, I get why they're trying to do it, but it's not going to help anything ultimately. I do romanticize the idea, however. That would make me want to throw the cigarette in the bucket and let them carry out their plans. I'm interested in what do you guys think? What do you guys think would be the best decision here? Throw the cigarette, light the powder kegs, and you know, screw it, you were not, you know, going to do all this? The powder trail. Okay, are you guys doing it because, you know, this is a political thing, or do you just want to see explosions? Is that what you're wanting to see? Just blow everything up? Fuck yeah. All right. Okay. Let's see an explosion, shall we? Screw the romantic plan.
When people fight the order, they are too blind to see the consequences that throw society into chaos.
Very true.
I shall stop your actions, but not you. Run. Now!
Now just walk away from the explosion and don't look back, Sherlock. Just look like a friggin' badass. Yes! Destruction! Achieved. Give me that achievement. Say achievement unlock, blew shit up. That's all it needs to say. And I love it. He's just in a top hat, just, you know, now smoking his pipe. Like, yeah, I did that. I just blew everything up. How you like me now? It's too bad we didn't see them, like, running like, no, he's crazy, get away! I mean, wait, we didn't see anybody run away. So did Sherlock just, like kill everybody? Did he just murder, like, everybody in there?
You're interested in Russian literature now.
Oh, well, I got my answer right there as well. So it's
Lately.
Russian literature.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence.
Ouch!
Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines.
You don't call Watson dumb.
Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of, pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart.
There's a difference
So
between him and
deep that
Mycroft,
does
whether he
not
wants to admit it or
recall
not.
where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be
All
nothing.
hail Darth Vader.
A country filled with uncivilized men.
And the Empire needs order and discipline. It has no room for chaos.
People who commit crimes, or at the very least intend them, deserve punishment, Sherlock. Without justice, there can be no civilization.
But we serve the truth, not justice.
Your truth,
Would this be
Doctor,
acting... I mean,
that
we
may
stopped them
prove
from
immoral,
throwing things into chaos. Why are we
allowing
having this
people
kind of
to
conversation?
terrorize London, destabilizing the whole empire.
Terrorize only the powers whom you serve, Mycroft. Not I, not Watson, not Mrs. Hudson, not Wiggins.
Sherlock, the merry men are to be stopped.
Yeah, I
Not
thought I
by
did so.
me. You created the merry men. Stop them yourself. Only make sure that you don't create 10 more merry men by arresting the one.
Good night, Dr. Watson.
I'm a little confused on that conversation. Because I
Anything
thought
in the
blowing
post,
up the
Watson?
powder kegs would
Any
make him happy.
clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Remove
Holmes,
what?
The lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait, what?
A
lady?
Lady parts? All right, so... Okay. So here's the thing. I'm about to press the button. We're going to find out if I was right. I'm pretty damn sure I was right. But I'm hoping I found also all the clues. I think I found all the clues. Yes! Oh my god, I need balloons and party streamers that fall from the sky because it actually came out right. My first time I've called it right on a case. That is awesome. Every single time. Guys, I'm the person that I think was on the first case. I thought the kid did it, and I was willing to send him to prison. It's a good thing I am not Sherlock Holmes, okay? Make no mistake about that. It's a damn good thing I'm not Sherlock Holmes, because a lot of people already would have gone to prison or would have gotten killed that did not deserve it. So, but for this, I'm friggin' excited. This is my first time, and I'm very happy. I don't need to choose another ending. I'm very happy with this ending. I'm going to accept the decision. Yes! You're about to finish the case. Thank God. I'm a law protector. See, okay, so this is why I'm actually a bit curious. Why was Mycroft all up in my business and getting kind of pissy about me about justice and the truth? I destroyed the powder kegs. That should have been the end of it. He should have been like, oh my God, brother, I love you. You kept order. But he was giving me this whole speech about chaos when I took care of it. There is no chaos. I got rid of the powder kegs. If I would have thrown the cigarette into the water bucket, they would have used the powder kegs and more chaos would have ensued. So I don't know why he had a stick up his ass. It's not very clear to me. Achievement unlocked. Guilty Brotherhood. Oh! Is that the end? That's... Wow! I have all these achievements actually also popping up. Holy crap. Wow! Okay. Well, holy shit, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me in this. I really like this game. Can I just say, I really actually enjoyed this game. On the flip side, there's only a few things, like, of course, I've mentioned the facial animations. I wish they did. The characters emoted more, because then that would allow me to get the feeling and the sense that, you know, if somebody's lying or telling the truth or not. So the facial animations, I feel like if they made a second game, that'd be very important. They really need to step up having facial animations. But that said, it was definitely more of a traditional kind of point-and-click adventure game, which works very well for a Sherlock game. And I love the puzzles. I love the idea on how to... They always had something kind of different going for each one on how to solve something. And it's just... And right now, with all these credits, we're taking a look back over all the cases that we went through. So there were 6 cases in total. If my timing is about right, it almost took me about 20 hours to beat this game. And if I'm remembering correctly, I only paid about $25, I think, for this game when it came out on Xbox Live. And this was about 5 months ago or something like that. It's taken me a while to get some of these cases just because of trying to, you know, since I work and all that kind of stuff. But good job on this game. Seriously, had a fun time playing it. A lot of very interesting storylines, and I love the way how there could be different endings that would play out depending on how you solve the clues. This last case, I will say, the clues, as long as you kept on moving forward with the case, came together pretty linearly compared to probably other cases. Other cases, there was definitely a lot more that was open to interpretation, I think. They did allow me to finish the case almost 15 minutes into this case if I wanted, but I noticed, you know, clues weren't matching up together completely, so I kept them moving forward. But I thought the voice casting was good, even though I might have made voices and whatnot. I was not making fun of it in that regard in the least. It just the voice acting I thought was good, and they did a good job with all that kind of stuff. So I'm deeply satisfied. I feel good about my decisions and everything that went on, and I would recommend this game to anybody who likes these kind of games, story-based games, etc., etc.
I do hope that these children don't get into trouble, Holmes.
Don't worry, Watson. I predict some news.